some of these things also, the big questions about them, because, Senator Sani, the press have reported him in some quarters. He spoke about some of the numbers of those who were swapped. So it's just a question of the media person from the president corroborating, and so that's at that point where he says it's a top
the information is out there. I heard yesterday that two Boko Haram commanders were swapped, and they must have gotten the information somewhere. It might not be the true figure, but it should be somewhere close to actually what happened. And government did not deny the fact that they gave out prisoners in exchange for this girl. So I wasn't expecting the SSA to the president to actually to act differently. At this particular level, it can act beyond what the security agency or the government as an institution now wants to actually confirm. So I think probably they are the one that actually give her that information, through the back door, so that we have an idea of something, but they actually don't want to come up, in the open and say, yes, we actually confirming. But they have actually said, yes, we indeed.
He used to be an editor.
I know.
And then if we were in the newsroom, and a reporter went seeking to interview those girls and goes back to the office and says, I couldn't get anything, he will be miffed. He will bang his hand on the table and really angry, saying he wanted that scoop. But now, he says, no.
That's his job. That's what he's paid to do. You understand? Now, he's being paid now not to talk.
But
so it's the other way around now.
But the thing about this, some of the questions in some people's minds, they look at the girls and say, well, yes, we're happy that they're released, but so many questions. Now, how many factions there are there? Nobody, they won't tell us. And those girls who have kept that large amount of girls, it means that somebody is financing this, and they look well fed.
No, okay. When you talk of factions, okay, from what I used to know, they were broken down, into different groups. However, there are still some kind of control that exists. So we have the Mamanu faction and the Abaka Shekau's faction, and it has always been there for a long time. Now, among these, they have several commanders. Now, with what I understand before, that these girls were, within the camps of different, commanders for sake of easy management of, because it would be difficult to manage such large group in one particular location. So now, I do expect government right now to say, okay, the people that we are talking to right now is Mamanu, that people that belongs to Mamanu's faction, or the one that belongs to Abaka Shekau's faction. So, but the truth is that they are not with one. All of them are not with one particular faction. In fact, I believe that the first 21, because I said that was my own belief, that those are the ones with a particular commander. So it make for easy.
That's the first 21.
Yes.
What about this 82?
That's exactly what I'm trying to tell, that nobody can say for now. They won't come out to tell you for now which particular faction. You understand what I'm saying now? But I know for sure that this 82 weren't with one particular person at a time. So even the people who are dealing with too, they too have to do some kind of a logistic arrangement to bring all these girls together, to be able to bring them to the locations where the swap is expected to take place. So you see, this thing requires so much. But for a group to be able to launch a campaign of this magnitude for such a long time, you see, you also need to respect their own level too of operational competence as well. So we are dealing with smart and intelligent people at the other side too.
Yeah, but remember,
so this also accounts for government's inability to be able to get all these girls out at the same time, and they too will be so smart enough not to give you all these people at the same time, apart from the fact that logistically it will not be convenient for them to be able to do it at once too. But also for...
Do you agree with those who say that this group that were released is a combination of perhaps the ones that were widely reported to have been kidnapped and others who were kidnapped that didn't get as much reportage?
And online media yesterday came up with the names of the 82. I saw it yesterday night. Now, I've not been able to check those names as against what we had from the Bring Back Our Girls as the names of the people. So, but I know that this information will come out very soon. See, all lives matters here. And lots of girls were kidnapped before the Chibok girls, and many also even in Chibok communities were still kidnapped after the school girls. So the fact that we're able to get, they are all girls, young girls, we're able to get them back is a plus. So what we just need to do is to encourage government to do more, to make sure that no girl is left with these people.
Because some weeks ago, where I heard I think the Minister of Defense was talking tough about they know Shekau is alive and they're going to go ahead and get him. They were squeezing him. So if it's the same faction that released some of those girls, sounds interesting, isn't it?
Okay, if you look at the history of prisoner swap all over the world, you see it doesn't stop the ongoing military campaign. Hamas and Israel, they've exchanged, prisoners, and they are still even within the period they are still fighting. So
and they should give out the identity of some of those who were
of course,
exchanged. But here we keep sealed lips. Say no, it's a security matter.
See, the case with Israel, it's like Israel is they are like the people. Let me say the examples that the whole world is using a kind of encouragement to go ahead with this kind of operation. Israel has never come out to deny the fact that they are exchanging prisoners. In fact, they release the names of the prisoners. How? And then while other countries continue to deny the fact that they actually negotiate with terrorists, Israel will come out to tell you that they are negotiating. So that is their own system. You understand what I'm saying now? Because this is a country at war every day. They are surrounded with by enemies.
We appreciate your coming on this morning. Sheyi Adetayo is a security consultant. We'll be back in a moment. Don't go away.